Let's check out top 10 city pop songs representing the genre. Thank you for your voting as always. Please let me know in the comment your favorite city pop songs. Number 10, Tasogare no Bay City by Junko Yagami. The song was released in 1983 and it's the 18th single by Junko. After releasing this song, she moved to the United States. This is the kind of song that once you hear, you can't forget it, especially the chorus part. I like the live version and you can feel a good balance of both pop and funk, I also love that her voice has a both young and mature character. Number 9, Magic Ways by Tatsuro Yamashita. The song was actually written around the time Tatsuro was recording another great album, For You. At first, he tried to add a sax solo or guitar solo in the interlude section of the song, but it didn't fit well, and he ended up with his iconic backing vocal arrangement instead. Actually, I explained about backing vocals in Magic Ways in detail in my tutorial. Please check it out if you are interested in it. Number 8, If You... by Toshiki Kadomatsu. Well, probably you wouldn't call the song like that. I call it If You Wanna Dance Tonight, as in its lyrics. Yurie Kokubu joined as a background singer for the song. By the way, I love her first album, Relief. But anyway, this song, If You, is the first song of Toshiki's greatest album, after Five Clash. And the song represents the theme of the album, urban nightlife. Also, the guitar intro is the perfect way to start the album as well. I personally think the two best rhythm guitar intro in city pop would be this song, If You, and the next one. Number 7, Sparkle by Tatsuro Yamashita. Here in Japan, Sparkle is sometimes considered the best city pop song. For example, a Japanese monthly music magazine called Record Collectors chose the song Sparkle as the best city pop song from the 80s. Tatsuro bought a late 70s Telecaster from one of his friends for $500. Initially, he thought of using it as a spare guitar, but he loved the sound so much, and it became his main guitar which he uses in all his recordings and concerts. According to his radio show Sunday's Songbook, he recorded rhythm guitar direct in without an amp because he loves the pure plain tone of the Telecaster. Tatsuro's guitar strumming is one of his iconic sounds, and Sparkle is a good example of it. Number 6, Last Summer Whisper by Anri. It's written and composed by a city pop legend, Toshiki Kadomatsu. The song became popular outside Japan mainly because it has been sampled by non-Japanese musicians. I personally feel like the songs like I Can't Stop the Loneliness, Olivia o Kiki Nagara, and Cat's Eye are more popular than Last Summer Whisper in Japan, but I could be wrong. The arrangement of the song is based on a less is more approach and I love it. You can feel the space is beautifully made. Also, the Fender Rhodes sound in the song is one of my most favorite instrumental sounds in city pop. Let's enjoy its simplicity and the beauty of it. Number 5, Airport Lady by Toshiki Kadomatsu. Another Toshiki's classic from his legendary album After Five Clash. From this album, he changed the musical theme from summer sea and resort to urban nightlife, as you can feel it. But for me, the verse section of the song is very refreshing and still has a resort vibe. If you listen to the song with a sea background, I think you would see what I mean even more. You can tell that it was a turning point for Toshiki to change his musical theme. I really love that the very first melody in this song attracts listeners' attention instantly. Very catchy, I also love that bass tone and bass lines, of course. Very funky. Okay, let's check out another funky tune. Number 4, Telephone Number by Junko Ohashi, also known as 5679. Brilliant lyrics. Another city pop song that you can't forget once you hear, along with the songs Bay City by Junko Yagami and Dolphin in Town by Kingo Hamada. I think the English parts in the lyrics of these songs sound quite unique and catchy, which I believe is one of the iconic things about Japanese city pop. I'm sure that none of native English speakers would write lyrics like Dolphin, 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 Would you write? No way. We Japanese people have our own way to use English, which could be funny, which could be silly, but it's okay, you know. It doesn't harm anyone. Anyway, I love that Junko Ohashi has such a soulful and sexy voice. The song Telephone Number has a fat funky groove with some harmonic twists using dominant 7th sus4 chords, which I explained in my other tutorials. Also, the song has a classic city pop chord progression. If you are interested in them, please check out my other videos in the description below. Number 3, Ride on Time by Tatsuro Yamashita. It's the very first song that Tatsuro recorded with Jun Aoyama, Koki Ito, Kazuo Shiina, and Hiroyuki Namba, all of whom ended up being Tatsuro's regular band members afterwards. Actually, there are a few versions of the song. I love the coda section of the album version. It's gentle, rich, but still funky. The a cappella part at the very end of this version is so sweet. By the way, at that time, musicians were supposed to submit 2 versions of a song for TV commercials. So there is actually another version of Ride on Time, with different lyrics and music. You can listen to this alternative version in the RCA Air Ears LP box. Well, actually, you can listen to it on YouTube. Also, the song called One More Time, sung by Masahiko Kondo, was based on this alternative version of Ride on Time. I mean, One More Time, Ride on Time. It's actually quite interesting to see how the song was made based on this alternative version of Ride on Time. So check it out. Number 2, Mayonaka no Door, Stay With Me by Miki Matsubara. This is another city pop classic that gets stuck in your head once you hear it. The song appeared on the popularity charts of music streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music in 2020, which is about 40 years after its release. It's crazy, isn't it? It's partially because the song went viral on TikTok, as well as the song was covered by a famous Indonesian singer called Rainich. As you can see here, the city pop revival is based on internet, like social media and some music platforms, like Japanese music in the 70's and 80's were rediscovered by people outside Japan. Well, let's get back to the song. I really love that each instrument creates space for each other, especially in the verse of the song. It's actually a beautiful arrangement. With this less is more approach, the entire song sounds like one instrument, if that makes sense. This is actually my favorite approach, especially in funky music. And that's the another reason that I never get bored with the song, especially the verse section. By the way, the lyrics were written by a city pop legend lyricist, Tetsuji Hayashi, who also wrote Maria Takeuchi's hit song, September. Okay, let's check out the number 1. It's Plastic Love by Maria Takeuchi, the most famous city pop song outside Japan. A few weeks ago, there was a radio show where Tatsuro Yamashita and Maria Takeuchi were talking about this song, Plastic Love. They said they had no idea why this song became the trigger of the city pop resurgence outside Japan. Tatsuro also said that the song doesn't sound old at all, except for the lyrics Hayari no disco de, meaning at a trendy disco. I mean, disco was a trendy thing in Japan back in the 80's. Tatsuro said that Plastic Love was the first song he listened to, among other songs which Maria wrote during her break. The demo of Plastic Love impressed Tatsuro so much, and he was like, amazing, Maria can write a song like this! And he decided to produce her album, Variety. It's quite interesting, you know. Actually, there are a lot more to say about this song, Plastic Love. Probably I would make a video like 3 facts you may not know about Plastic Love, or something like that. Please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my upcoming videos. And please tell me your favorite city pop songs in the comment section below. Thank you for watching as always. My name is Masa. See you in my other videos.